Okay, so today was like very interesting driving. What happened was that I decided to take a roadie order. The roadie order took me from it took me on a 30-mile trip, which was really intense because in New York City you can't really figure out how you get 30 miles. But if you really do the math, if you go from LaGuardia Airport to Bay Ridge area, then yeah, you're gonna be going about 15, 20 miles. And so you can actually do 40 miles or 30 to 40 miles. It's very easy in New York. So I ended up doing about 30. I'm about doing about 45 miles actually. So what happened was this, right? I had an order, went from Best Buy to over to Astoria, from Astoria over into Brooklyn, from Brooklyn to further into Brooklyn, down the DeKalb area over there. Then after that, I drive over to another part of Brooklyn. So like so from Best Buy to Astoria, from Astoria to Brooklyn, from Brooklyn into deeper Brooklyn. Then from there, I had to go to Jamaica, which I'd take to Jackie Robinson and everything like that. Then from there, I had to go and come back from there and go to Far Rockaway, baby. And from Far Rockaway, I had to come back up from Far Rockaway and go all the way back to where I live, by LaGuardia Airport. And so pretty much that was really a long day. And so, yeah, I did about a 6-hour day. Anyway, long story short, what happened was for me, I liked it way better than doing DoorDash because DoorDash has this thing where you're just kind of waiting around, waiting for the next order. But this one, I knew exactly how many orders I had to do. And it all depended upon me and traffic and my car, which my car did very well today, had no trouble whatsoever. And I was able to go ahead and do this entire trip. And I was able to have a really good, happy moment where I was just saying, oh my word, I'm having that good, happy feelings again of what it's like to drive and to be a real human again. Because when you only have 5 things to do, it's kind of like the tasks get counted down as you complete them. And not to mention, it's also, the thing is now I can withdraw the money quick. It's like there's no longer that pain anymore of having to wait or wonder what's going to happen. So, and then you could also go and accept another order. As a matter of fact, I was like, let me just go ahead and see what happens. So I decided, let me just go ahead and try taking DoorDash on the way back from Far Rockaway. I decided to just do DoorDash all the way home. And so happens, as usual, I spent like an hour and a half on DoorDash and I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. So it wasn't for lack of trying on my part, but it was like there was nothing. And I know pretty much I had to go from outside the zone into the zone. And when I got into the zone, I spent like a good hour just in the zone and nothing, my friend, nothing. So yeah, the one thing I like about it is that you're able to drive and accomplish a task, and you can go apply for more jobs. Depending on how much time you have, you can do more jobs and more jobs. And just like a regular contractor would be, independent contractor, you're able to load up and unload the stuff that you have. As opposed to DoorDash, you're kind of just waiting around for an order to pop into your lap. And if it pops into your hands, what happens is that you're able to to take it. If you don't take it, you get penalized. If you let it order, they hit you with your acceptance rate. And eventually, acceptance rates, completely works against you. So you get that weird, funny number you don't like. Anyway, long story short, one of the things I thought it was really good today, and I was able to go and do this. And then all week I've been kind of doing Roadie and doing Roadie as opposed to DoorDash. So I had intermittently 1 or 2 DoorDash orders for the whole week, but I've had many, many, many Roadie orders. So that's actually helping my numbers in Roadie, and it's actually become one of my favorite apps because when I do that, I'm able to go ahead and make things better for my family because, we have bills to pay and stuff like that too. So therefore, once again, if you listen to this and you saw this and you think it's really cool, just please consider sending us a super chat if you like, or if you do it if you're on YouTube. And if you want to, you can subscribe to our channel, and please like and share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for everything, and I wish you all the best. Again, thank you so much for listening. But for the most part, I just want to say that don't give up. There's other apps you can go to that are more respectful, because I felt like at the end of the day, I didn't like the fact that DoorDash kind of wastes my time. But Roadie doesn't waste my time. It's like you get the order, they give you a countdown. You have about maybe 15 minutes to get to start the order. And after that, you pretty much, when I get the order, I'm at home and I'm contemplating whether to go out or whatever. And I do that and I click the order on and I go. Next thing is I get out there and I give you some time to get to the order. And when you're in Best Buy or Home Depot or something, it takes time. You got to stand online and go to the customer service department and all these different things. So one of those things is that, you finally get it done, and then they're not killing you with the times. Okay, you get a job done, You've signed on to do it, you're going to get it done. And I like that. And you can also get paid. You just got to wait a couple minutes, and then the money's ready, and you're boom, you're ready to just cash it out, and you can go on with your day. I like that. I really like that a lot. DoorDash has been really kind of going through a lot of stuff now. All little perks and little games they keep playing with people really mess with the minds of the people. So that's something that's really kind of you think about it. Next time you order DoorDash, just think about that. The poor person on the other side has to deal with the issue of what are, having to deal with all their stuff, and maintain. Whereas, like a true independent contractor, you get a chance to bid for an offer, you get to win the offer, and if you get the offer, you do the offer, and they don't harp on you or bother you, as you're doing it, and you get the job done. And I like that. It's like respectful. It's a little bit more responsible, and it's a little more like being like an adult as opposed to being like being a kid, being like poked at and teased with like all these incentives to do a $3 order. No, these ones are better. I like Roadie better. I'm gonna see if I can find something else too, like Roadie, but like maybe like a UPS, more UPS stuff, because UPS is worth the Roadie. But maybe I can find some more things too. I mean that I don't really particularly like Amazon, but for the most part though, maybe there's something that like that can be done, or maybe like that guy who made his own app. Anyway, so that's all I got to say with you tonight. Just want to say so much thank you for listening. This is a quick one here. Just want to see how things are going, let you guys know how things are going with me. So God bless you and have a good night. Once again, please like and subscribe, and once again, get that bread. All right, go out there, do some good stuff for the world. Go ahead and get that.